Hello everyone. In this video, you can see what can be done from several dozen LEDs, a CD4017 counter and a NE555 timer. As a result of combining all these components, you will get a rather interesting device that will create an unusual and pleasant visual effect. It's worth a look. This scheme can be divided into two parts. The first part is based on the NE555 timer, whose task is to generate pulses. The second part is built on the CD4017 chip. This is a decimal counter that counts pulses and consistently supplies voltage to its terminals, lighting the corresponding LEDs. By changing the nominal value of the resistor R2, you can change the frequency of the generated pulses, and consequently the speed of the running lights. I will make a frame out of millimeter copper wire. Now you need to note where the LEDs will be located. And now the fascinating and long process of soldering LEDs begins. The LEDs are in place. Their positive conclusions I will now bend and trim the excess. I will solder a current limiting resistor to each LED. In order to secure them securely in the center, I cut a small circle out of cardboard. One terminal of the resistors will be soldered to the LEDs, and the second one will be fixed in this circle. Now creativity begins. I will solder the resistors to the LEDs, and the whole structure will take on its own unique look. One circle is ready, let's move on to the next one. I soldered all the resistors, and as a result, it turned out very well. Now, perhaps, the most laborious process begins. I need to connect 3 resistors each. As a result, there will be 4 groups of 3 LEDs in each. For the connection, I will use a copper wire with a diameter of 0.1 millimeters. A lot of time has passed, and now the first circle is ready. There's one more left. I had to put a lot of effort and patience to connect all the resistors. But in the end everything worked out. Before moving on, you need to make sure that all the LEDs are working. Now you can proceed to the assembly of the scheme, and first of all, I will make jumpers on the chips, and then I will connect the chips themselves to the frame of the device. The chips are in place, and there are only 3 parts left to solder. The last thing to do is to connect the LEDs to the chip, and also connect the chips themselves to each other. As it turned out, it also took quite a long time. And now the whole structure is finally ready. It looks unusual, and somewhere even resembles the steampunk style. Now I will solder the wires to supply the supply voltage, which is 5 volts, and let's see how this device works. As you can see, such a device, which can be called an oncoming running fire, works very well. With the help of variable resistance, the switching speed of the LEDs can be adjusted. This concludes this video. If you liked it, if you liked such a homemade, which can be called a light dynamic installation, then do not forget to subscribe to the Invexlab channel so as not to miss new videos and new homemade. I thank you for watching and bye.